Who are you?
I'm Andrew Michael Milonakis from Greece.
Andy Milonakis, welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Thank you. I've been to Toronto, I've been to Montreal, and now it's time for Vancouver.
Andy, I was curious, growing up, Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, you had a hoodie in grade 1? A hoodie in grade 1?
Here it comes. Grade 1, in America we call it first grade. There was a place called the Denim Mine where you can go and you pick out any of their shirts or sweatshirts and you tell them what type of letters you want and what you want it to say, and then they put all the letters down and they press it down on a big like hot iron and it presses into the sweater. And I was a big fan of Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh, so in black and white, so it looked like shadow lettering, I had the words Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh on a hoodie that was about this big when I was a little baby first grader.
How's Pedro?
Pedro! Oh, man. You never disappoint, Nardwuar. It's funny because I really respect you because not only did I expect you to come up with some cool stuff, like, you definitely surpass it. It's like, oh, yeah, he's going to mention Big L, but you brought out Pedro, and I got to give you props for that. He lived next to me in Amuso Drive, and it was Pedro and Edwin. They're Ecuadorian, and their mother used to come up to my mother when she needed help with something, and she would say, Kathy, can I help you? Kathy, can I help you? And that meant, can you help me? But that's how she said it. Kathy, can I help you? And, we were buddies, and, I haven't seen him in a really long time. I think they moved to, like, Cortland or something.
Thank you, House of Nubian.
House of Nubian, dude. Okay, House of Nubian, this is when I got into this. This is when I got into, ho! Everybody say, ho! A Puerto Rico, ho! A white people, no! That's my version. House of Nubian, when I worked at Caldor and I worked at Kinko's and I worked at Blockbuster Video and all my like dead-end jobs. I've had a lot of jobs. I pumped gas. I was a busboy. I know the value of a dollar. All right, people? And then, so when I was in high school, I got my check. I had a day off. I would go to the city to 8th Street and 6th Avenue, right by the Grace Papaya, right by Fat Beats, R.I.P. Fat Beats. And right down that street on 8th was a store called House of Nubian. And do you want to smell me? Egyptian musk. House of Nubian put me onto that. I still wear that shit. And you know what? I just gave you my secret because this is the best scent on earth. And they have the licorice root, the like sticks that you could just like chew on. And also the best damn reggae mix CDs ever. And I was into reggae before I started going to House of Nubian, but House of Nubian, like when you were in Westchester County, you couldn't find like DJ mixes. Like if you wanted to get real DJ mixes, there was no internet for that. You had to go to the city, to these little places. A lot of them were on the street too, but like if you wanted to get the real mixes that were not all like bootlegged and like choppy, you go to House of Nubian, and I just like buy like 6 reggae mixes, and I just listen to dancehall reggae, and I'm like, how am I white? I can't believe I'm white. I can't believe I'm white.
To welcome you to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, I have some reggae 7 inches, some Capleton for you, and some...
Anthony B. Watch how you eat, watch how you drink, watch how you sleep. Bo.
What can you tell the people about Capleton and Anthony B?
Capleton, yeah. Capleton's most famous song is Tour. Let pon Jamaica go far and pon tour. Teaching the people for sure. And Anthony B is he's a conscious reggae artist. You know, he has that more like roots vibe. He doesn't do like fast dancehall. But these two right here are, I would say, let's be honest. These two are in my top 10. These two are in my top 10 favorite reggae artists.
They have reggae 45s, but what's interesting in Jamaica, they also have the rhythm records, and I have another gift for you, the Mission Impossible rhythm record.
Sick, dude. Dude, you know, I used to DJ reggae parties in the Bronx, like with my friend, who's this Jamaican cat I used to work at Kinko's with, and like, you know, we obviously, you know, I knew he was Jamaican. We obviously started talking about reggae. So he took my knowledge of dancehall reggae and he kind of like showed me the more of the deep cuts. He showed me more of the conscious reggae. He showed me more of like, it's not all about like chatting fast and like doing dancehall. This is like the real stuff that people mess with hard. But when I was starting to DJ and I bought my Technique 1200s and stuff, I would go buy 45s and the rhythm would have 20 different artists on it. So like I would go there and spend like $150 on one rhythm with like 20 artists on it, and then I'd have to do the same thing. I was going to rock and soul, I was going to Fat Beats for the hip hop, and then I think rock and soul had a lot of reggae, and then Moody's Records in the Bronx, Jamaican owned reggae vinyl, and I would just rock there and I would just buy like stacks of 45s with all the like different artists on all the different rhythms, and man, I love reggae more than anything. Like reggae is my true love. Boom selecta, boom selecta, boom selecta. Have you ever had a weird guest like me? Have you ever had a weird guest like me? Have you ever had a weird guest like me? Can you sing it with me?
And
yeah,
D Milonakis.
That's my name.
Andy Milonakis, quote, "Just because we're gross doesn't mean we're not smart. Got a dog named Napoleon, and he chews my..."
Bonaparte.
You love animals and dicks.
I do. I love animals' dicks, specifically.
And in 2008, on Conspiracy Radio, you said you hoped that by 2010, you had, quote, 3 midgets sucking my...
Pinky.
Dick.
Pinky dick.
And speaking of pinky dicks, people mention dick to you a lot. Quote, "I don't know, small fry. My features are going for $50K right now. Step your dick up, Milonakis. Ha ha ha. You're fucking fetch."
Nicki Minaj wrote that to me. And I was telling my friend Chris about that because our friend Grizzly works with her. And so I dug up that old tweet that she wrote to me, and I retweeted it recently. But I like that Nicki Minaj called me fetch. That's pretty cool that she used a Mean Girls quote, and she complimented me at the same time.
Excuse me, though. MTV has a lot of juice, and they got you on the Today Show, and you were talking to Katie Couric about cornholing.
MTV did not get me on that. Well, you know what? Okay, MTV kind of got me on that. You know what happened with that? One of the main producers for the Today Show was on a JetBlue flight, and he was flipping through channels, and he saw my show, and by the time he landed, he called the other producers and was like, "Get me this guy. I want him to be on the Today Show." So they sent me to Cincinnati to play this game, Cornhole, and Kimmel hit me up and was like, "Yo, you better do something funny on this because it's like such a clean show." So I turned to Katie Couric and I said, "Yeah, I had fun in Cincinnati, but I told my mother I was going to go on the Today Show to play a game called Cornhole, and she slapped me in the mouth." And then Katie Couric and Matt Lauer kind of was like, they were like, "Okay, so next." So I got a nice cornhole joke.
So do you want to thank MTV for that?
I would like to thank Jimmy Kimmel.
Andy Milonakis, your sister, is she into face painting?
She is into face painting. This guy is good. Yeah, she's like an art. She's an artist. She likes to face paint. She likes to write poetry. She likes to paint canvases. One Christmas, I bought her like an oil painting set. I got her a job at the place I used to work at when I was a network administrator. And she left, and she just like needs to find something creative to do because she hates that corporate world as much as I do.
Call 1-800-SUCK-A-DICK for the
dick that you'll be sucking.
The Andy Milonakis action figure.
What's that from?
It was like a YouTube ad for your action figure.
Oh, 1-800-Second-Date. Oh yeah. Some toy maker made that, and I thought it was really well done. And
I loved it though, because you basically also have something really interesting, a talking keychain. Do you have a talking keychain, really?
I do. I don't think I've ever had one though, but I know they sold one. It was like one of those little keychains that have 6 buttons and says like a bunch of different phrases.
Why should people care about Andy Milonakis? Why should people care?
Well, they shouldn't care about me if they don't want to, but I don't know. I feel like I take pride in being an original mofo, and Nardwuar, you should take pride in being an original mofo too, because you are. And I think we're both 2 original mofos, and there's a lot of people trying to do trendy humor and pop culture, and that's fine. There's a place and time for everything, but in a sea of celebutards and people trying to do the lowest common denominator pop culture garbage, I think it's cool to have a couple original mofos like ourselves doing original comedy in a unique way, and I take pride in that. And my boy Nardwuar, I love him for that too.
Thanks for the kind words, Andy Milonakis.
Thank you, baby.
And keep on rocking in the free world, and do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do, 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 moo, moo, roo, roo, shoo, shoo, a boom, boo, 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 bee, boo, 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 boop, 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 doot, doodaloo, doop, boop, 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 boopity doop, doop, a doopity doop, dee dee a da da, gaga da ga gak, gak gak, mama mama, meow meow, meow mama meow meow, meow meow, rummy rummy mum mum, shum shum, shama lama ding dong, ding ding. Ding a ding a ding ding, a ding ding, a ringy ringy wing wing, a wing wing, a zingy zingy zing zing, a zing zing, hoogie oogie oogie, googie, cutie cutie cutie, cutie, cutie cutie cuties, cuties, mingy mingy ming ming, ming ming, rang rang a rang rang, rang rang, lang a ding dong, ha 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 ha, ha ha. Ha 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 he Oh, Eugen.